everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Bree and you're watching Blossom with Bree. So let's talk about 2019. According to everybody I talked to and my own experiences, 2019 was ass. I mean, the first beginning and middle part was doable. It wasn't ideal, but it was still okay. But then once we got into Virgo season, it was like God snatched me out of my comfort zone, dragged me through hell, and then bitch slapped me with my own hand. That shit was disrespectful. And what made no sense is that I'm a Virgo. This was supposed to be my season. I thought shit was gonna go smooth. I thought I was gonna have myself a nice time, but no, I was rolling around in snot and tears. But, Libra season came along and it wasn't too bad. It was a calm before the storm, because then Scorpio season came with Mercury going into retrograde. That shit was ghetto.
Ooh, the ghetto! The ghetto.
It was uncalled for. It was disrespectful. It was humbling. It was ego crushing. It was just not a good time. And, I already knew Scorpio season was going to bring some shit, like it always does, but this shit was just uncalled for, and I would just like to make a complaint to the Scorpio sign. What the fuck were y'all doing this year? I'm kidding, Libra season, not Libra, what? Sagittarius season. I thought it was going to be a little bit more of a comeback. It felt more like me getting up from getting my ass beat. But, we're here. We're in Capricorn season now. I've been spending this time trying to gather my thoughts and figure out what the fuck to do next. Overall, though, I would give 2019 a 3 out of 10. I would recommend it for the lessons. However, it's a one-time experience for me. That's it. Also, keep in mind, yes, the calendar year is over, but the astrological year is not. We have until March, I think. Don't quote me on that, but I think March, maybe. Maybe not. I don't know. But anyways, on a positive note, I took a lot of leaps of faith in 2019. I learned how tenacious and daring I actually am, and I also learned that I'm not afraid to trust my intuition anymore, which is big. My ability to trust the process and trust myself as a whole is steadily increasing, as well as my self-worth and self-awareness. I think for a lot of us, 2019 was definitely the year of I. We spent a lot of time establishing our individuality, and some of us are still doing it right now. It's like God pulled us to the sidelines and gave us a moment of self-reflection, realization, and then finally actualization. And during that process, we purged ourselves of a lot of expired energy. People and situations that no longer added life to our experience. Their existence was similar to expired food. Consuming them only increased the amount of toxins in our system and increased the likelihood of sickness and grief, which happened a lot. It was very frequent in 2019, all of that. And I think also in 2019, myself included, we all labeled everything as toxic. And in my experiences, at least, it wasn't necessarily the person or the situation that was toxic. It was just that relationship was dead. And I spent so much energy just trying to maintain these dead and stagnant relationships that I started to feel that way. And I made the decision around Scorpio, Sagittarius season that I was done with that shit. I'm not gonna sit here and be around stagnation. Now it's time to move on to something fresh. We cleared our baggage from all these expired relationships, and we finally have room for our manifestations. What I'm calling in, and I guess what I'm open to, are opportunities that are going to put me in my God or creator state. Innovation and expansion are definitely going to be themes in these next upcoming months. And also, my Jupiter return is this year as well. Well, technically, it started last year, like towards the end of last year. But yeah, anyways, my Jupiter return is this year, so I'm excited to see what that brings. And yours may be this year too, so definitely check out your chart for that. But yeah, that's totally off topic. Anyways, so what I'm looking for, I guess now, well, not really what I'm looking for, but what I expect to see are new beginnings in business and relationships. Also, the areas of life that are going to be in focus are the social, intellectual, environmental, and spiritual aspects of my wellness wheel. 2019 focused a lot on the spiritual and the emotional aspects of the wellness wheel, which are going to be used as support for my upcoming challenges that I'm going to face. Because, you know, even though it is a new year, we're all going to experience challenges. Life doesn't stop. So overall, yeah, like I'm really excited to see like what these next couple months are going to bring. Overall, if I was to sum up 2019 in terms of like how I feel about it, I feel a lot stronger. I feel like I'm in a video game and I did so many side quests that I earned money from it, that I could afford to upgrade my avatar with new armor and equipment. So when I actually go on the real quest, I have the proper foundation and the proper tools to be successful. So yes, I'm super optimistic, but I'm also realistic. You know, I'm not expecting anything too crazy, but yeah. And what else? Balancing my inner and outer worlds is going to be a challenge that I'm going to be embarking on these next few months. The past few years I've been focusing on my inner world. And I feel like it's finally time for me to actually merge my inner and outer existence together and go from there. So yeah, I feel like our time as like a community, our time on the sidelines is finally over, and it's actually time for us to play in the game. We finally acquired all the tools and knowledge that we need to embark on the next steps of our journey. And yeah, I hope you guys understand what I'm talking about. I hope you guys could relate in some way. Definitely let me know, and please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And let me know if you have any 2020 intentions, or tell me how your 2019 was. I would love to hear about it. Make sure you follow me on Instagram. It is blossomwithbree_. And I hope you guys have a wonderful year. Well, I'm going to see you before the year is up, but yeah. Yeah. Have a great day, and bye.
Into a bottle, it becomes the bottle. You put it in a teapot, it becomes the teapot. Now water can flow or it can crash.